Yo.
We are back.
We are here in the year 3000. What's up, everybody? Welcome back
Oh,
to a brand new year,
hey, New Year.
a brand new era of
New
the
year.
show.
We got the whole team back together.
New year, old team.
Hell yeah.
Very
Rounded
exciting.
up the crew.
The old team and the new team. We got Chris right here who will be joining us shortly.
Yes.
We got Dobby.
Yeah.
Dexter.
Dobby.
So,
Debbie got a new job, though.
yeah,
What is he,
Dobby's made some friends.
He's in uniform.
He's in Starfleet now.
He
I-
has
Is
some
that what they're called?
responsibilities now.
Yes, I think he's a lieutenant commander.
Wow.
Yeah.
Um,
So we are here.
Just
We were trying to
threatening
figure
Chris.
out where to play this week, and Marcus suggested we should why don't we play in the future?
one step ahead.
So
All
here
the-
we are. We made it. We are out here in the future. Things are pretty cool.
Yeah. About
Uh,
the same.
There's some buildings. There's some new technology. We have expanded our technology a little bit, y'all. We now are going to attempt to do a full band setup, but we will all be sitting down. It will be like a half and half sort of experience. We'll show you what that means in a minute. So get ready.
What do you mean half and half?
Half and half, like halvesies.
I like half and half in my coffee.
Okay. Well, we hope that y'all are doing all right out there. We're very excited to be back streaming again. We were going to do this show last week. The plan was to come back on Sunday, whatever last Sunday was, but
The 10th.
the 10th. Actually, we had a whole plan. We were going to do a big Steelers show. I was going to be wearing all my Steelers stuff. We were kind of going to be like live, like following the game during the show. It was going to be funny. But some things happened. There was
It was a historic
a
match.
little bit of a coup, a historic insurrection. Obviously. A lot of history went
I
down
meant
last
the
week.
Steelers game too.
Yeah, the Steelers also
Yeah, it wasn't
Yeah.
your week.
it
Julia.
wasn't. It was not a good week for me. Yeah, they imploded in historic fashion. It all came crashing down. So, isn't it great that I didn't wear my Steelers poncho on, live TV during the worst loss ever? That reminds me, actually, Sean.
You're getting shit on in the chat.
Please shit on me. I would welcome it. I need it. But a few years ago, I made the same mistake. I should have known. Never make the same mistake twice, but I did. We were playing in Cincinnati the night that the Steelers were in the playoffs against the Jags. Boo! Who cares?
Oh, shit. Okay.
Boo!
But we're in Cleveland.
Does your boo thing come through, Marcus, or
Or
no?
Cincinnati.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. We got a boo button, but we'll get that for next week. Anyways, so I wore all my Steelers gear because it was like, Cincinnati, like rub it in their faces, like they suck,
Yeah.
So then the Jags, they gave us a little healthy ass whooping. Yeah. So there I was on stage in all my Steelers accoutrement, and it was extremely embarrassing. So
But you had the option to take it. You put yourself through this.
I deserved it for having that
There were
much
hours
hubris.
between the game ending and us playing the show where you could have changed.
I don't like to change clothes. Like I know a lot of musicians, like they show up to the gig in their like street clothes and then they'll change into like a stage
their
outfit. I have not gotten into that yet. I think someday maybe I'll give it a go, but I don't like changing my clothes in like a fucking weird like public bathroom or something.
For sure.
It makes me feel weird. And also I deserved it. I deserved all of the shit that came on me. So anyways.
Charlie from Pittsburgh says,
What up?
points out Cincinnati has the weird chili spaghetti.
Oh,
I think
God.
you have
I
a
love
lot to
that.
say about this.
Wait, Charlie, I thought you liked Charlie likes Skyline. I'm pretty sure.
It's referred to as that weird chili spaghetti.
Mm,
in the
Yeah.
chat,
Yum
so-
yum.
It's like a chili sauce.
Yeah, it's like a topping kind of, but I love Cincinnati because of the skyline, like the food, and my sister lives there now, so shout out to Cincy, shout
the
out to Beth.
skyline is pretty cool though.
But those Bengals, they can go to hell, and
Wow.
but they were nice to us,
And you don't like their
I like-
uniforms too. That's another.
I don't
gripe
like
you
their
have.
uniforms. Whatever.
I'm into them. I think they're
Yeah.
weird as fuck.
So that was the whole thing. Was last week we were gonna do it. Fate intervened. It did not happen. But here we are, a week later, and we're so lucky that Chris Farren has agreed to come on the show. He was gonna come on last week, and we were like, "Hey, dude, we should wait a week." And so he's been very chill and patient about it. So yeah, we are going to we're gonna play a couple songs. We might play a game if we have time before we call up Chris.
Wait,
You know,
maybe.
maybe we'll see.
Maybe.
We'll see where the night takes us.
I don't know the
And,
rules.
Yeah. Anyway, so please drop some knowledge in the chat. Let us know what you've been up to early in this year. If you have any goals, hit us with them. I made a goal that was like, don't look at my phone right when I wake up. But
I did that one day.
yeah, I
It
have
was good.
I have not been able
It's a
to
good break.
follow through with that. So I'm
Let
back
us
on
know
Twitter.
Your New Year's monitor resolutions.
What do you mean?
So,
What
I some
resolution
people said they wanted to
monitors?
go outside, which you could do.
Yeah.
Safely.
Resolution is 1920 by 1080.
There you
Nice.
go.
High res.
Oh, high res. Yeah. What's your
Facts.
resolution?
Crochet
720.
one thing.
My
One
resolution
thingy.
is 4K.
Is
4K resolution for the
Yo,
that's in the chat.
I'm 8K baby.
I'm actually
crocheting.
more like
I feel like there's lots of
320.
kits out there that would allow you to learn that pretty easily. I support you in that endeavor. Crocheting looks very cool. I want to knit. I would like to do that.
That's
I want something to do with my hands. I've been doing a lot of like collaging prep.
and you create things too that
And
are
I-
usable for the rest of time.
Yeah, my aunt knitted me a hat over around Christmas time, and it
Yeah.
was great. It still is great. Still have it.
Uh,
Anyways, okay.
Renzo's
do-
getting a sweater. FYI, that's broken news in the chat.
What?
Crocheted sweater.
Renzo is one of our dearest animal.
Yeah, Renzo's like one
Fans?
step away from
Friends?
becoming an emote.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Lorenzo.
Everyone should follow Good Boy Renzo on Instagram. He is a very, very pure soul. All right, let's play a song.
Good start to this new year.
Sean, we're all just doing what we
Yeah, we're all in
can,
our
you know.
zones. Sean is in my
I'm
My
in,
chair,
like
the
a
worst
literal
chair.
ditch in the ground, so I keep falling backwards.
You're in the future, Sean.
It's the future.
We're all out here together. We're just learning about things as they happen. Isn't that the way of the world?
Hey, that's how it
pretty
goes.
We are going to. Thank you, dude. Did
Yeah.
you just think about it for
You
a second?
didn't tune yet?
Nope. We are going to play a song that we used to pretty much open all of our shows with. Back before shows were canceled. In the future, shows are still canceled, but that's okay. Not our show. They can't cancel this show, baby. We're doing it
Hey.
till the end. Okay. This song goes out to my sister, Molly. She's a teacher. All the teachers, shout out. You are, doing really, really important work, so we love you. Y'all down to clown? Okay, I'm gonna get this kind of close to my mouth.
See if this new technology works.
Yeah.
Rate
Well,
us from F to A in the chat.
yeah, give us an A in the chat.
Report card every show.
Yeah.
We're going with the Schoolhouse Rock theme, so report card
I
is
put Jack
very
in charge
fitting.
of the chat.
Okay, great. Be kind to
Our
them, Jack.
deputy Chat master.
Here we go.
Molly cries in the middle of the ice rink. Her friends are paying her no mind. The blades are spinning awfully close to the side. So I speak to offer her embrace. She says, where'd you learn to go that fast? It's not like I was moving all that quick. But to her, I was on the rocket. her next to me. Lay down in the grass one day, speaking nothing, feeling light. The clouds were magnets for our sister. Sue Palumbo swung a club, and dragons came and challenged us. So I stood up straight and I offered her this song. But how was I supposed to make a piece of art with that to say? But without at least a pen and paper, and I am sure that she sees me well. Her heart is huge, everyone could tell. The days are passing, and there's no stopping it at all. At all. At all. How many times have I fallen victim? Gave myself the answers, but never the questions. Do you ever feel as I do? Shake your head and breathe if you want to. I just wanna love my family, hold my shelter and lie in the cemetery. I just wanna hold my family. I just wanna love my family, hold my shelter and lie in the cemetery. I just wanna hold you, Molly. Can we get some emotes, please? Emotes in the future. All right. First song of 2021.
That's kind of fun.
How's the mix, guys?
First time we played. Well, we played once with
We did
all of us together. right?
one
But it was in a
song,
circle.
full band, Texas,
All of
last
us
July.
And Little Dave or Little Jules.
Oh God, little Dave, don't even. What a
Wow.
time in our
I barely
lives.
even remember Little Jules.
Little Dave. Little Jules did not live nearly as long, but that's okay.
Little Jules had a little life.
No.
Supposed to make.
No, Little Jules did not come to
Yeah, but
fruition.
It was like a little Christmas tree size.
All right.
People want to know about this city. Did you give a detailed rundown?
Well,
You're
we
the
built
mayor.
this city
What
on
planet?
rock and roll. This is Earth, duh.
All right.
Okay.
Well,
Well, actually not duh.
could
We
be
can
Europa.
Yeah, we could go anywhere, I guess, but
Yeah,
we
water.
have
Io.
we've stayed on Earth. Yeah, this is Cleveland actually in the year 3000.
After the Browns win.
After the
Super
Browns
Bowl,
win the Super
shit
Bowl,
got crazy.
lots of money got pumped into Cleveland. Poor Browns. Sorry, Ed, if you're watching. Sorry about your Browns.
Oh yeah, they lost.
We were half watching that game, and it seemed like a soul-crushing game.
I totally made
but-
that joke, forgetting that they just.
Sean,
Insensitive.
have a little sensitivity.
I got a little brain. No room
No.
for sensitivity.
We've been having a lot of fun. We jammed all of Printer's Devil earlier. It was extremely fun. It was cool to play those songs. We were joking, but not really. It's been like, almost a year since we've like played like that whole thing. in front of people. So it's really nice to have the time and space to rock together, baby. Here we are. Right here, right now. So, yeah, if y'all are cool with it, we're gonna do a song from that album, and then we're gonna play a short game, and then Chris.
What is this game that you want to play?
Well, I should have. All right, actually, this is good.
You
Incriminating
haven't
game.
fully explained it.
Well,
to
it's a
us.
very simple game. It's a game we all know. Maybe we all love. I don't know. Some of us might hate it. It's a game called Truth or Dare. We're gonna play Truth or Dare. So if you guys
With
have
the
any,
chat?
yeah, with the chat,
Okay.
need you
Do
guys.
they get to pick what we
I mean, you have the
Truth-
power here, Sean.
Truth or dare?
Yeah,
I
you
have the
guys.
power? I'm the mayor.
You're the one who says like,
Sean
yeah,
is the mayor.
Sean's the mayor. You're the mayor of this city we're in,
All right.
and you get to pick like, you know, who's gonna do a truth, who's gonna. Well, you can ask one of us truth or dare, and then I haven't really thought this out. I thought the chat could like provide prompts, and we could all do them. I don't know.
See, I think maybe someone watching is like, oh yeah, they're just trying to tee up Julia to explain the rules, but we're just trying to figure out the rules.
We're workshopping this live with you guys. Yeah, truth or dare. Okay, there's 2 rules.
We should ask the chat, how should we play this?
Yeah,
Who's
okay. This is a
Cincinnati?
choose your own adventure, guys. You're gonna
Well,
you're gonna
so-
dare us to do things, and we will do them live without a second thought.
So if we're the ones answering truth or dare, then we get to pick whether it's a truth or a
shit.
dare.
Yes.
So Jack made a good point in the chat.
What?
That Jack is still in power because I never took his power back.
Oh yeah.
So
Damn.
Don't
That's
you have like
Jack,
a
you get to decide the rules in the chat, truth or dare.
Please have mercy.
That's all we're giving you.
Yeah. After
You
we play
dictate
this next
everything.
song, we will play the game, and then we will call up Chris. Very excited. This song is about a British reality TV show called Victorian Slumhouse.
it's educational.
It's educational
It's
TV,
educational.
but it's also like a reality show. It's very, like, they were definitely prodding these people to get their emotions to come out. Extremely
16th
strange.
century's Emotions.
Boo. Victorian,
Mm.
19th century. Boo.
18? No.
Is that where our 2021 is heading? A reality show. about-
We're heading straight to the freaking slumhouse, man. All right. Let's rock and roll. If anyone knows how to play this one at home, I posted a little playthrough on the Patreon. So now's the time. Get out your guitar. Let's rock together. And a 1 and a 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Sorry, I counted wrong. Ugh.
Spirited version.
Wow. What a fun time. Please send us emotes. We are in the future.
Well,
Okay. Well, we did it. We
Bye.
played the song. What time is it? Okay, we got 7 minutes worth of truth or dare.
Oh!
So let's
All right.
cram it in. We already, we thought of a dare earlier for Marcus, but you have to
Wait,
choose
What
truth
is
or
the
dare.
dare?
You thought of a dare for me?
Yeah, remember?
No.
It's saucy.
Saucy.
All right, do you guys want to hear Marcus's dare?
Wait, no, the chat has.
Oh, fine. Fuck. You can
We
hint.
don't pick the rules.
All right,
You
fine.
don't make the rules.
We'll do this on a secret stream in the Discord on our burner.
On our burner Twitch account.
Our burner
Okay.
Twitch. If you can find our burner Twitch, then you've earned it. We will not ask you to leave because you
Okay, I
deserve to be there.
requested a vote.
On what?
Alright.
On truth or
On
dare?
Truth or dare. Let's start there.
Okay, I
Everybody?
like this. Well, okay.
Uh,
This is definitely asking a lot of you guys. I
Sounds like a-
realize that.
Okay, dare. It seems like dare is the overall consensus.
Boom.
Dare it is.
Dare it is. Does anyone have a good dare for any of us? We'll do it.
Chris dared me to play a song with Sean's laptop on the snare drum.
Wait,
Just bang it with That's a good one,
this game
Chris.
sucks.
Let's destroy all of our possessions.
Saucy dare.
I have it in mind, you guys.
What is this dare? Let's hear it.
Yeah, it looks like Saucy
All right,
is in the chat trying to get this dare going.
Marcus.
Rally for the dare.
This is 4 words.
Alright.
Show us your
Feet! Show us your feet, you little freak!
bada bing bada boom.
You guys
Give me
ready?
all of them.
This is the foot reveal.
One little piggy.
Two.
little
Can you see me untying my shoe very slowly?
Oh, fuck yeah, we can.
Ah, seductive.
Oh, yes, we
I'm wearing
can.
my special socks today.
Ooh.
You ready?
Ooh.
Ah! They just look blue on the bottom.
He's frostbitten!
Volcano
There's a
song.
Old six toes Marcus over here.
Courtesy of
You think I
Abby.
can play drums with my feet?
Yeah, that's a good idea. Dare play drums with your feet. Yes.
This
This-
is like some Jimmy Kimmel.
This
late
is
night
free
shit.
content. Can you believe it?
Jimmy Kimmel
You didn't give
fucking wishes.
Yeah.
So hey Jimmy, if you're watching,
He wouldn't be in that shitty spot
We're
if he
available.
had these ideas. He'd be in Brampton.
That was a sick dare.
Hell
I
yeah.
had never felt so alive.
Mm.
I showed it all to the Twitch.
Yeah. Yeah, you bared all.
I was very vulnerable.
Oh,
Truth!
truth.
True.
You got
All
it
right.
through.
Ask us anything. I will answer mostly anything.
Saucy gets the truth.
Is this the truth for?
Tell us.
Tell us, ask us.
Tell us, Saucy. Okay, I'm just going to ask all these that are coming in.
Yes, ask them all.
What? I don't even know what this question is. What is the... I don't know what that says, actually.
Oh.
What's the secret stream?
Oh, our burner?
Yeah, our burner
Oh,
account.
that's
Sorry.
a fucking clever truth because
Those
now
are
we
the
have to
rules,
tell
yeah,
you,
you-
but
Yeah,
shit. Well,
You have to believe in a certain religion in order to understand.
the word of Zim.
the word of Zim. Well, was anyone at the Bad Bad Hats Lincoln Hall stream in the chat? Were any of you guys in that chat? Because that would be a big hint. We used our burner name in that chat.
Did we?
We did.
No one in the world would remember that.
Well, if you noticed a little guy
everyone
starting
go back
with
to
a
your
Z.
notes.
I'll give you a hint. There's a Z in the
Oh,
name.
okay. That I was like, shit, someone guessed it, but it was just Marcus.
Okay, so yeah, our burner Twitch account, it really isn't really worth the follow. We only use it to like test.
What is it?
Are we like doing good on the stream? Have we not had any technical difficulties yet?
I think.
We're doing all
Are you
Yeah.
asking, Julie? You're doing great.
I'm amazed. I'm
I'm
amazed.
amazing.
No, I didn't mean to say that. I meant to say I'm amazed.
Yeah,
You're
fuck.
doing amazing
I like
already.
fucking amazing.
Every time I log into my laptop, it says Wi-Fi weak.
Yeah, our
Like,
Wi-Fi is
oh
not
no.
strong. I would say.
Weak.
Did not exercise throughout 2020.
Yeah.
Hey, Julia, is Ratboys a name from The Simpsons?
No, I wish. I actually wasn't allowed to watch The Simpsons growing up.
Wow.
Weirdly, my parents were not very strict about TV.
But The Simpsons
But-
crossed a certain line.
I don't know. It just wasn't. I wasn't not allowed, but I don't know. They just didn't really encourage that. But no. Ratboy is a random name that my friends gave me for no reason. At least I don't know why. Maybe there's a reason that I don't know about.
Well, you wrote a little like operetto.
We wrote a little musical in high school with this character, this rat boy character. It was like, all I am is just a rat boy eating garbage in the street. And so that's like, it was just like an inside joke. Yeah, exactly.
Kind of sounds like a Patreon cover.
Yeah, we'll flesh that out for y'all in the Patreon and we'll give that to you.
Wow. Okay. Truth.
Anyways.
Which Ratboys Discord dog is the best dog?
Oh, come on, y'all.
Sorry.
That's cruel.
That comes from a very specific dog owner who may be looking for
Some
specific
validation.
answer.
Dude, there's so many good dogs.
There's so many good dogs.
But there's like
Did we
every
dr-
dog holds its own,
Yeah.
like its own corner.
Gravitas.
I think we can say Boop is the worst dog.
I love all dogs.
Boop, who I share in the Discord channel, headbutts you. It's out of love,
That's
but
nice.
it's fucking annoying.
Ah, well.
I'll say.
Boo.
Boo!
I would get booped by boop.
Yeah, no, it's very nice.
Do you want to drop that link in there, Marcus?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Hell yeah.
Okay. What is? Wow. Okay. Saucy was trying to.
There.
Finally came to a truth. Looking to stir up drama. Says,
Oh.
what is everyone's annoying tour habit?
Oh, fuck.
Asking to stop to use the bathroom.
That's not
every
annoying.
10 to 15
That's
minutes.
a natural thing.
I like it.
Conscious about that.
Hey,
Yeah.
I
that's-
like stopping on the
Alright.
road.
I know, you gotta stop.
I think
Gotta poop.
I'm definitely in like a taskmaster to the most annoying extent. Like if we're like early, or even if if we're early or like we're on time, I always like act like stressed, like we're gonna be late or something, even if we're
Julia.
not.
But it's good because it keeps us on schedule.
Yeah, I saw a
'Cause Lord
meme.
knows we would not be on time.
There's a really funny meme channel on
We're
Instagram
also-
called it's like something roadie. It's like backstage culture or something. And there's a meme where it's like you're earlier, you're on time for the show, and the TM, like you ask if the TM if you can stop for a bathroom break, and the TM's like, I'll allow it. Yeah, I'm not explaining it well. It's a funny
No,
meme.
that's.
That's Julia in the driver's seat.
Yeah,
I'll allow it.
I'll allow it this one time.
Yeah. But it's like as soon as we pull into the gas station, you're like, remember, we have to hit the road in 3 minutes.
I don't give us 3 minutes.
I don't think
I
anybody
have
in-
gotten 3 minutes before.
Sorry.
Nobody in this band is a bad snorer.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
But I've
That
been on
is-
tour with bands where there's like the snorer.
Yes.
That's really true. That's super true.
Yeah.
We're pretty.
Hey,
I
what
think
can
we're
you do?
pretty considerate, chill people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But maybe
We
in
all
the
work
future,
around each other.
maybe
Oh,
future tour
Next one.
will bring out the West in us.
And we're going to live stream it all on
Yeah.
watchboys.com.
I know I don't know if you guys get annoyed, but I feel like I'm in cable hell all of the time, so I'm really
Cable hell.
picky
Yeah.
about my
That's funny.
cables, and I touch like Sean's cables, and I touch like Marcus's.
Well, it helps because,
cables
like, mine,
sometimes.
I don't have to worry about that because mine just don't work.
I just touch everybody's.
Wow.
I don't
cables.
have to worry about it.
My favorite thing, Sean, and I'm not trying to call you out, but for the first few like months that we played shows, you were like, you called your cables wires, which like made me laugh a lot.
Wow.
It was like, can you hand me that wire?
I
was
put
like,
an angry thing over your face.
that just made me laugh. But it's
They
it's
are
cute.
wires. There's wires
They're
in there.
wires
There's just a
within-
lot of wires and they're wrapped
they're
together,
like, it's
coiled.
a bunch. Yeah, it's something. Okay, let's table this truth or dare game. We will figure out an official way to play this.
There's got to
For
be
next time.
Maybe there's like a dedicated stream. we
I
can
didn't
go
figure
to.
this out well enough, but this was fun. We learned a lot
Yeah.
about each other.
You know what? We're
I wanna-
back in the saddle. I think maybe we'll get some new technology
Yeah,
next time. Maybe.
I want to learn more about y'all. That's the thing,
Yes.
because we don't have that much.
We need to
Interesting
collect your data.
Ah, fuck off, Dave. We're in the future. We're just
Yeah,
data.
if you could just
We're
put all your
data
data in
mining.
the chat.
Yeah,
Drop
type
it.
the
We don't
word
have to do this
data
whole
in the
music
chat.
thing
Drop your
anymore.
data. Okay. It is time to call up our dear, dear special guest, Mr. Chris Farren. Before we call him, I just want to give a brief intro. For anyone who doesn't know, Chris put out a wonderful record. I was going to say last year, but it was in 2019, called Born Hot. It came with a hot sauce, Born Hot sauce. It came with a billboard on Sunset Boulevard in LA, and the music is fantastic. And Chris has, in the last couple years, and I'm curious to hear more about how long he's been, making art, visual art, but he's been making some beautiful animal paintings, and more recently some extremely, what's the word? Macabre.
No, it's pop art.
Yeah. It's pop art with a, 2021 bent, if you can believe it. So we're going to call him up, and we're going to hang.
All right.
Here we go. I'm going to take off my guitar.
Sure.
Chris, baby. Calling him up just to say hi. Scapple. Oh.
Wow.
Yeah, baby.
What
Yo.
up?
What's
Wow.
up?
Hello.
Hello. Thank you for being here, Chris.
I'm so happy to be here on the internet live.
You
We
ever
are. We live on the internet, baby.
The future.
So we can't
Great.
see you. You can't see us. But we can hear.
And everybody else.
Everyone
right.
else can see you.
I can see all of you.
Dave and I cannot.
I'm looking. I have my phone going with the Twitch, so I
Yeah?
can see everybody
How do you like that confetti?
on a delay.
Oh yeah, we got some confetti going just for you.
I love
Oh,
the
beautiful.
room you're in. I love the vibe.
Love your shirt, Chris.
Thank you.
Wow.
Chris Paul.
Thank you. Wow.
Well,
Yes.
there's a lot to love about you. Where do we start?
Wow. Here we go.
Number one.
Let's list them. Let's go down the list. I love it. What have you been up to? Let's say this weekend specifically.
Yeah, let's start there.
This weekend, on Friday, my wife had her wisdom teeth removed from her
Yeah.
head.
Damn.
Shit.
Dang.
How'd it go?
Not here, but like at a surgery place.
At a dent.
And at an oral surgeon, yes. And I've been taking care of her like a very heroic husband this whole time, this weekend.
Kudos.
So that's what I've been up to. Yeah.
Nice. How's she doing? Did she say anything funny when she was under?
No, she was pretty well. She couldn't say anything because she had stuff in her mouth,
Fair enough.
gauze. But before I took her, she made me promise that I wouldn't fuck with her. Like, a la David at the dentist. And I would not,
Ah.
and I said I would not, but I don't. Something that has always been really annoying to me is if somebody takes a picture of somebody sleeping and posts it
Ah.
online. I'm like,
Whoa.
why did you do that?
Have you ever been under anesthesia and done something crazy or said something funny?
I don't think so. I remember when I was 10 years old, I got hernia surgery. My
Okay.
lower intestine fell into my ball sack.
Fell?
Holy shit.
That's-
Yo, you gotta write a song about that,
Fucking
man.
gravity.
No,
That's what kind of hernia I had.
That
And
happened
I
to
was
my
10
best
years
friend.
old, so I thought I had 3 balls for a while, and then I
Damn.
decided I should tell my mom what was going on, and she was like, you can't get 3 balls," and then she took me to the hospital, and I did have a hernia.
Ouch.
Anesthesia wise, all I remember about going under, and this was the only time I've ever been put under, they made me count back from 10, and I said I'm scared, and then I passed out and like woke up immediately, and it was
Shit.
like 6 hours later.
Dang.
Damn, that's a lot for a little kid to go through. Holy shit.
I know.
Dang.
It's funny that you bring that up, Sean, because I think there's like some anesthesia challenge going on.
Oh, jeez.
What? TikTok is
No.
unhinged,
Oh, that seems
dude.
like a good idea.
Hell yeah, 2021.
2021.
not, not at home, no, at a surgeon's, but like still,
Oh.
they're like, I was
They're
only
usually open to-
able to make it to 2 last time. Let's see if I can make it past 10.
Let's break a
Damn.
bone so we could fucking try to.
The first
Go to
time
the hospital.
Terrible.
The first time that I was put under anesthesia, I was 18, and in the waiting room beforehand, they had Planet Earth on.
Ooh.
And so when I came out of it, I was convinced that I was a squid. At that point in my life, I had never like drank or, anything before. So I never had anything manipulating my brain. And I was convinced that I was a squid and was like trying to eat the goldfish
Wow.
crackers.
Damn. Except rock and roll. Power of rock and roll
That's
manipulated
exciting.
your
I'll do
baby
it.
brain. Love
What
that.
about you guys?
Oh no, I got my wisdom teeth out when I was 18, yeah, around the same time. But I just enjoyed that so much because they were like, you're gonna have to go on a soft diet. Is that like sorry? And I was like, this is the best day of my life. I love mashed potatoes. I love ice cream. I love Jell-O. I love anything you don't have to chew. So I was in heaven. Anyways, but
Yeah.
Chris, we wanted to congratulate you on your recent masterpiece. Can we show this to the crowd, please?
Oh yeah, I have it right here.
Oh, I have it. I have it on the stream too. Oh my gosh, you have the genuine article. Because I loaded
That is
the
so
picture.
big.
Wow. All right, everyone. Can you see this in the chat? Can you tell us a little bit about this painting, Garfield Funeral, 2021?
Yeah, my friend Jeff, who I think some of you guys know, Jeff Rosenstock, for my birthday this year, he got me a however big, like a 4 foot by 5 foot canvas.
Nice.
And it's just been in my studio area blank, and I a few months ago finally like had an idea of what to do with it, and I don't even really remember where the idea came from. Just dead Garfield at a funeral, and all the people that you would think would go see him, and some others go
Yes.
see him.
I think it's
my first oil painting ever. I've never done an oil painting.
Yeah. How was that
And it's
experience?
very messy.
Sure.
Very messy and very like involved, because I've been for like the past year, maybe 2 years now, been doing like a lot of watercolor stuff.
The Animal 6.
That's right. Yes.
Yes.
Which is like a lot less of an involved process, I would say. Like it was a lot easier to do those, like do a little, come back. But this, it was like I had to like kind of like map out like 6 hours each day of working on it. Otherwise it would not be worth it to get like so like messy and disgusting. And so
Wow.
luckily I've had a lot of time to do stuff.
Do you have any sort of like Zen method that you use to like get in the mood to paint? Or like a routine, like a prep routine?
Not really.
I don't paint or draw, so I'm just extremely curious about anyone who is talented at that and who can like actually make things.
Well, I mean, I must say it is something that anybody could do. Like I it's so fucking like I'm basically like with this, like I made it on my iPad first,
Nice.
which basically meant like finding images of each character and kind of like fucking with them in my on Procreate, which is the program.
Cool.
It's like Photoshop kind of, and then just like kind of pasting that all together, and then I have a projector overhead, and then I just projected the image onto this, and then I like outlined it, and then I just painted it in. So it's like I feel like it's not really there's very little skill involved. It's mostly just like time and
Well, that's the thing. Like,
just-
maybe another human being had the idea, like, I want to paint Garfield's funeral and have all these other mascots and characters there, but you're the one who did it, and it's here.
that's
and
so true.
I fucking
That's
love
true.
it.
Thank
Like,
you. Yes.
You put in the work for all of us, and now we get to enjoy it on the internet. I love it.
Yes.
Why do you think it really struck a chord? Like, well, when I saw it on Twitter, I was like, this is the best thing I've ever seen. And a lot of people felt that way. I wonder, why do you think in 2021, here in the future, it has resonated so strongly with us, with everyone?
I don't know. I think some things that I noticed about the discourse about it, I guess. seems like a very intense word for that.
Use it.
But,
Let's go with it.
that a lot of people like, one thing is I think a lot of people have different connections to different characters on the thing. And then another thing is people like to try to figure out like why everybody was there. And like,
Yeah.
there's like Mr. Peanut is there.
The Pillsbury
and
Doughboy made
the
me
Pillsbury
laugh out
Doughboy.
loud.
And
So
Heathcliff, and of course, yeah. So I think there's just like a lot of details, I guess, that people like to have been reading into way more than I, did any, way more than I made any intention for.
There's a lot
think
to
that's the
analyze.
best.
What'd you say?
I think that's the best thing about art and music and everything. You make it, and you don't think about something that a lot of people think about the specific thing in it.
Yeah.
It transforms it to something else.
Yeah,
Lovely.
baby.
I love that. That is art in a nutshell.
That's art for you.
That's
fucking
art for you.
baby.
My friend, our friend's mom had this saying where our other friend told us about this, where if she was ever like listening to a band that was kind of crazy or something, or just saw a weird painting, she's like, "It must be art," and I think that's a lot. Must
I
be
like
art.
that.
That's what it is. Oh man, do we got any burning questions in the chat? Well, maybe not burning. Maybe burning.
There
in a
is
minute.
one specific
Nope.
burning question.
Okay.
This is asked of all of our guests.
Yes.
What is your favorite volcano?
Oh,
Oh,
I was
no.
involved in this when in the 24-hour stream a little
Okay.
bit.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't
Yes.
remember
You were
what
in
I
the
said
chat.
because I
You
just
were in the
did it.
chat,
Yeah,
and we
yeah.
thank you for being in the chat.
I genuinely think someone probably documented it somewhere. There's like a running list, but
But we don't have it on tape.
Yeah.
And we need your
I
name.
whatever it was, I looked it up and pretend like I didn't look it up. So,
Wow.
so whatever I said then, I don't remember because I just
Wow.
looked it up and pretended like I didn't.
I think Jack has this list somewhere.
Okay, we'll consult the list. Yeah, I think Jack had a running log.
Right.
Our friend Jack was up for
It's
the
from
whole
like
25
Star
hours.
Wars or something.
Oh, yo.
I don't
Okay.
know.
Fictional volcanoes are the best, I would say, because they can be as tall as you want,
Yeah.
as hot as you want, and no consequences, because it ain't real.
That's right.
That's the shit. Anywho,
Have you guys ever seen a volcano in person? I have not.
I have not
I
either.
have.
I have, but not like a live action one. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I've never been near an active one. We like.
That would be pretty fun.
I feel like there are volcanoes you kind of drive by on tour sometimes. Like Mount
In-
Oh,
Mount
yeah.
Shasta's a volcano, I think.
Mount Shasta, and then
Rainier.
Mount St. Helens.
Mount Hood,
I don't know. I don't remember. Where is Mount Hood? I don't really know.
Portland, like
Portland,
near
okay.
Oregon. Yeah.
And Mount Fuji, we've seen multiple times
Oh,
on that drive. That was very nice.
yeah, it's near the highway.
Yes.
What
Um,
are geysers? Geysers are in some way related to volcanoes, are they?
They're like
I think so. It's a
Geysers?
strata
They're
volcano.
they're like
right
volcanoes that haven't grown up yet, right?
Kinda.
So last year
I saw
we.
a bunch of stuff like that in Iceland. Oh, sorry.
Oh,
yeah.
yo. When
Whoa.
you went to Iceland?
Yes, for my honeymoon with my
Ooh!
wife.
Ow,
of
ow,
course,
Wow, that
which
sounds great.
was
Wow.
In 2016, the beginning
Nice.
of 2016, we went to Iceland and we
Did-
saw. There's some like famous like exploding geyser thing that just goes every like 10 minutes that we
Oh,
went
yeah.
to.
Did
Like
y'all
the
see
old
any of those puffins in Iceland?
Old Faithful.
Didn't see any puffins. We went to there's a penis museum. We went to that.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Word.
A black sand beach, all sorts of all that kind of stuff.
Mm.
This museum, is it
Yes.
like art based off of penises or like
No.
casts?
It's
Casts.
penis museum. It's
Like anatomy.
It's severed penises.
That's what I'm asking. Like, are these like? Are we talking about ancient penises that have been
I think
saved,
I-
saved,
Pompeii.
like
They have,
mummified,
like,
mummified?
old penises.
Okay.
Elephant. Every type of animal you can
Wow.
think of.
So you can compare them.
Strange penises.
Kind of like yeah. Okay.
What's
Yeah.
the coolest penis?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your favorite?
Oh,
Which one's stuck
what's
out?
my favorite
Which one
penis?
stuck out, so to say, so to speak?
I forget what animal it was, but there was one that was just like it was just so thin and tiny, but so long and hard.
Wow. Okay.
Wow.
The weirdest
I can
museum I've
relate
been
to.
to is a puppet museum. I'm really into,
Puppet museum.
but that got me really into the idea of just strange topics for single topics for a museum.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a teddy bear museum in Naples, Florida, where I'm
Whoa.
originally
Okay.
from.
Did you visit it ever, or?
I think so. I don't really remember, but I think it was just like for kids, if
The
you can
his-
believe it.
No, there were no kids
Uh,
allowed.
That sounds pretty
Bears, like,
fun.
Yeah.
The
I love that.
history. Okay.
So you're from Naples. I
Yes.
must admit, I was looking you up. I googled you, Chris, and
Okay.
I came
Yes.
across something. Did you know that there is another Chris Farren who's also a musician from Naples? Okay, do you know this guy?
I don't think he's from Naples. I think there's a lot of wires crossed.
I see. Because on Wikipedia it says he's from Naples. I'm like, how can this be true? Well, there's two Chris Farrens who
yeah.
both play music
Yeah,
from
there's-
Naples. Okay.
You know, for the longest time,
This makes sense.
if you Googled me, people would tell me. If you Googled me, it would be all of my information, but a picture of this 60-year-old man.
He
So
like
it really made me wonder how many support tours I missed out on because of
bummer
that.
because they thought you were like a boomer. Damn.
Yeah.
Well, that's just all right. He owns like a country label or something. I feel like you all might
he
need to
writes-
collab.
He writes country music sometimes, like for reputable people. So that sometimes that'll come up, and I will have to be like, no.
Dude, you should do you have any pictures of you in that you shot a music video like in kind of a cowboy outfit? I feel like you should like
Yes.
send him a headshot or something. Be like, "Hey, it's
I
me."
should.
Hey, it's yeah.
Hey, it's me.
Hey, it's me. You.
You better update your info. Yeah.
Yeah, you better get your wiki edited, man. Shit is confusing. I think
Yeah.
I believe Dave had a question for you Right?
Oh.
about
Oh, I just wanted to know what your latest synth setup is.
Dave wants
My
to know about your synths.
synthesizer setup.
Your
Um,
synths.
Because
Dave is
what do I
interested
got?
in
Your
your
music is so synth-heavy.
synthesizers.
Yeah, so I have I've been embarrassed to say, but I've been buying a lot of instruments and stuff during quarantine,
That's
kind
sick.
of panic buying stuff, anxiety buying. So I got this thing, the Behringer Poly D. I was gonna show it.
Is
Well, I
it
guess I showed it for
Poly
the chat.
D?
It is
Dude.
not made by Jersey Shore's Poly D.
Okay, not interested.
Still
End of
all
stream.
So there's that, and then
That's
I also
sick.
got the GU06A. It's like the Roland Juno module thing,
Oh yeah, those are cool too.
which is really neat. But I should say that overall, I also my friend lent me a it's the DX7, the big.
Oh, the old
uh,
Yamaha one.
Yeah. And I had that, and then I gave it back to him. He was only lending it to me anyway, but I was like, I don't even want this in here because it was so big, and FM synthesis is not really something I understand, and I think because I have a computer with virtual instruments, I don't have as much desire to learn how to do it when it
Yeah.
feels so much easier to do it on my computer.
I mean, yeah,
and the set-
I agree. It's not intuitive on that old Yamaha. But is that what
Yeah.
you were writing some of your old records on? Just the DX7?
No, I think a lot of that stuff is OP1. I've had an OP1 since 2016, and that has been that is equal amount. The most I've ever spent on a synthesizer type thing, and the least I've ever regretted it. Everything
Nice.
else I've bought, I've in a way regretted or been I don't really use this as much as it costs.
Yeah.
But the OP1, I use it every day for something. and it's just such a great thing.
Is that like your live standby too? Like you always play your set?
You
with
play
OP
guitar
one?
live, right? And then like the backing
Right.
tracks.
Yeah, yeah. I
Cool.
play guitar live, and I have backing tracks, and then I have the OP one, which I don't. I mean, I use it live, but like, it's kind of just more for fun for me, rather than sound stuff, because it's a synthesizer, and I have so much synthesizer stuff going on in my backing tracks anyway that like, if I really wanted to, I could just not play those things and just put them in the backing track too. But it's just kind of a fun thing, and it makes it look like I am doing more than I actually am when I
Oh yeah.
play the OP one.
It's pretty sick.
We've gotten really into triggering samples and stuff, so
Yeah, Marcus
bear with you.
has one of those SPD things, the Roland
Yeah.
thing. So we
It's so cool. Yeah,
we trigger some shit.
it's cool to figure that stuff out. Like, for the longest time, I keep saying for the longest time, I'm a huge Billy Joel fan. I would always just like it. Just my go-to response to like people like asking me if I knew how to do stuff like that, as I would just be like, I just don't know how to. I'm not the type of person who knows how to do that kind of stuff. But then once I started playing like solo and like needing to figure out how to do that kind of stuff, I was just surprised at how. I think it's a matter of like, once you have like an idea in your head of how you want something to go, it is so much easier to figure out how to do it, rather
Totally.
than just like trying to figure something out that you may want to do at some point.
And like figuring out the steps. That's like probably my favorite thing about being alive in this modern age is like, and that's a very broad sweeping statement, but like you can literally learn anything. Like there's like a YouTube tutorial for literally anything on the internet. Like Sean, can we show this? Can we show this off? The thing that I learned a couple days ago, because we're in the future.
Oh yes.
We're gonna glitch.
There you go.
Beep, bop, boop, bop, beep, bop, boop, bop, boop, 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 boop.
Wow.
I made a raining matrix text.
You're in the Matrix.
I'm in the
Chris.
matrix. We're both in the matrix, Chris.
You might notice.
You'll
Nice.
notice in about 10 seconds. You'll see it. Anyways,
Cool.
it's a YouTube tutorial. There's a YouTube
That's
tutorial for
awesome.
anything. It's amazing. So it's fun. I don't
Yeah,
know. It's
I've
cool
been-
that you learned all that shit.
Yeah, I've been making my the band Hurry. I don't know if you ever played any shows
Yeah.
with them,
Oh
but
no, they're really good.
I'm making a music video for them, and I had never made a music video ever before, and I'm learning
Nice.
how to do all that kind of shit right now. And it
That's
is
sick.
so true that just a lot of YouTube trying to figure stuff out.
Is it like animated? You don't have to give it away, but
It's like green screen. Yeah, it's like a lot
Nice.
of green screen stuff, and just
that is awesome. Hell yeah. So speaking of like, well, you've had the OP one for a while, but you were talking about like buying a bunch of merch last year, or not merch. I'm sorry, like musical equipment. I wanted to ask you, like, what was your biggest kind of self-indulgence just to get through the fucking bullshit of 2020? What did you do to like treat yourself a little bit? Because I feel like we all had moments like that, even if it wasn't something huge, just something that you really enjoyed, you really delighted in.
Well, okay, I have two answers. I just remembered I have another synth that was definitely a big indulgence, because it's
Hell
very
yeah.
hard to apply.
Oh, no, did the internet go out?
Oh fuck, did it?
Oh no.
I will not be surprised.
We made it long.
Is the chat there?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Chris.
Yeah, Steve probably hung up.
Maybe it was Chris's internet?
Think his internet is out. Can you hear
Oh!
The
us?
type of music I make.
Oh.
Oh!
Oh shit.
Oh shit,
Sorry,
sorry.
we froze for a second. I don't know what happened.
How dare you accuse me?
It was us! Wait, what is this synth? I really want to know.
Oh, okay. So it's called a Lyra 8, and it's like a
Whoa!
organismic synthesizer.
No.
And it has just like these touch pads that kind of like trigger the sound, and it's just like tones, and you can tune the tones, and it's just a super like ambient and very hard to control type thing.
Oh.
That's sick.
But what I've mostly been using it for has been, I set it up next to my bed, and I just play it as I fall asleep.
That's
Which is a
so
weird thing to
cool.
do, but it is what I do. And then I'd say the main indulgence, all last year and already going into this year, but it is something I'm trying to curb, is just constantly ordering food, like constantly eating food from somewhere.
What's your
and
like
having it delivered.
go-to comfort takeout?
I'd say that the worst one the worst for me, but the one that I feel most disgusting about, but I love is Shake Shack.
What the
Yo!
fuck? Yeah.
I love Shake Shack.
It's really good.
The cheese fries. But that's controversial for you because you're in In-N-Out land. And I don't see why people
I don't think In-N-Out's
compare
that
them.
good.
What?
I agree.
All
What
right.
the fuck?
In-N-Out is so C+.
No!
C plus?
So okay.
All right, let's get some
Yo,
hot takes.
Jesus
This is,
Christ.
the chat loves food hot takes.
Chris, how good are you at drums?
Not at all. None
Damn
at all.
it. Damn it. Damn, okay. Well, I love Shake Shack. Those cheese
Wow.
fries are good. Those shakes, the special shakes, the monthly, seasonal.
I don't think
They're
I
so
know.
good.
We haven't had Shake Shack in a long time because we're not close enough to one.
We live kind of in the burbs, but
That was a
every
shocking
Okay.
moment.
about once a year I would take the trip down, Parallel Park, get that fucking Shake Shack. It's worth it. I would say.
There's
We're
a
like-
new one in,
Yeah,
the West
baby.
Loop.
Yeah, that's the one I go to
Okay,
on Lake Street. Yeah. Good shit. What?
Yeah,
Okay.
I feel you about ordering the food. That's like normal. part of our
Yeah.
lives.
We live really close to this like Mexican restaurant, like taqueria type place, and it is fucking amazing. Like we do our best to only order there like every other week or something, but sometimes it's just
Right.
very, very tempting to like just do it, once a week or something.
It
You can
is so
walk
good.
there. It's
Yeah.
so good. Holy
It's
cow.
like under $10. It's perfect.
Chris, I had another food related question to ask you. I don't know if this will be a hot take, but what is your favorite cereal? Breakfast.
Raisin Bran Crunch.
Woo!
Wow.
That's a legit answer.
It's a grown-up
Yo,
answer.
I have just slightly
I love the
related.
sugary stuff.
That is a grown-up answer. Was that on the top 10?
No, because
No.
It's
I
like
like
a
It's
nice,
on our
It is like
counter.
a mid, because it has sugar in it. It's not like fucking
Wait.
Yeah.
O's or what's that one that's
Oh.
just like little beet that looks like
Cracklin'
shit.
oat bran.
Little bees.
What
Little
is that one that's
bees?
just like
You talking about the B
I don't know,
movie
I'm not
cereal?
They look like
it's,
the
no, it's like little
The
like little
Seinfelds?
circles and they're just oat like wheat.
yeah
oat circles.
Cracklin'
Oh.
oat bran.
Crunches of oat? No.
No, like the
It's terrible.
the thick
Guys,
Bran
I'm telling
O's.
you, it's Cracklin' oat bran.
I mean, it's all the same,
Cereal
right?
pro.
Raisin Bran
Just different
Crunch.
colors.
Raisin Bran Crunch, I've heard is good. I don't know if I've ever actually tried that.
I've got it right now on our counter,
What?
and it's got little old bananas in it.
What?
Old banana.
Sean, that sounds
Well, they
Oh,
ha-
banana.
They have to be old, but the banana slices are in the Raisin
I
Bran.
think
You
you're
mean dried
revealing too much.
bananas.
Yes, dried
Wait,
bananas.
you
Sorry,
did that?
I didn't
Oh,
do
dried
it.
bananas. That
The
makes a lot more
yeah,
sense.
the
Okay, I'm
company
talking about
did it.
honey, though.
Sean, old bananas are really soft.
Julia,
Honey oats?
do you not follow though? They have to be old if they're in a box.
I guess you're right.
They have to be weeks
That's-
old. Thank you.
All right, we are all
I guess
art.
all dried fruit is old. in
Yeah,
some way.
if you think about it.
Yeah, yeah. I wonder if there's a way to find out exactly how old. I don't actually believe that dried banana is real banana. I think that's something
What do you
else
think it is?
that we made, like an artificial substance.
Tofu or something.
Like a space
Yeah,
food.
I think it's
Do you think the
made
dried
in a
bananas
lab.
in my cereal are tofu?
no. I think it's made in the lab. I think it's a
It's
scientist's
tofu,
creation.
yeah.
It's old tofu. Yeah, yum yum.
Just pour some milk on there.
Sounds lovely. Does anyone else have a burning question in the chat? Oh, I remember what
They're
I was
just
gonna
yelling
say.
about bananas.
I remember what I was gonna say. I just recently started watching Breaking Bad. I've been talking everyone's ear off about it, but there's a scene in the show where they talk about Raisin Bran Crunch.
Heisenberg.
Walter Jr.'s like, "Mom, why'd you just get Raisin Bran? I asked for Raisin Bran Crunch," and she's like, "It's the same thing." He's like, "No, it's better." Like he was really upset.
That's what you took away from the
He's right.
show?
That's my main takeaway is that Raisin Bran Crunch is better for sure. Lots of cereal discourse
Oh,
in
the
Breaking Bad.
Raisin Bran show.
So remember they're always talking about cereal?
Yeah, yeah, it's cereal
This guy
themed.
really wants to ask a question about a mic.
Yes.
Oh.
And there are some guided by voices questions too.
Oh.
Mike first.
I'm in the market for my first personally owned mic.
Wow.
I've just been borrowing up until now.
Oh.
As a sax player and vocalist, what are some good mics I should look at?
Dang.
That's for everybody.
First professional.
I like your presentation, Marcus.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm back here at my drum desk.
I'm not very
A microphone?
knowledgeable.
Is that
yeah,
the question?
microphone for a first-time buyer
No,
for a
saxophone.
vocalist and a saxophone player. What do you
Wow.
think, Dave?
What's the
Chris?
budget?
Yeah, what's the
just
budget?
say that.
That's a good question.
Yeah, what's this budget?
I would say it might be. Well, it depends on what you like, how deep you want to go, like how much you want to invest right away. Because for any of these mics that would be nice, you have to have like an interface, right? You can't just plug
Right.
it into your computer.
Yeah.
You could get like a USB mic, so it'll plug straight into your laptop. But those won't sound. Those aren't quite as versatile as other mics.
Maddie G125 says anything.
Anything unlimited budget. Okay. Well then.
I mean, you need a couple 57s,
57 classic mic.
Yeah, of course you gotta have a 57.
and it's good for saxophone as well. Just shove it in
Shove
there.
it in there. Yeah, those are good. I've never. Well, I don't really know that
Yeah.
much about recording. Chris, you record yourself, so maybe you have more.
I do, but I
Knowledge.
also am kind of like YouTubing my way through recording as well. So
Respect.
I just got this one, this friggin' whatever, this SM7B.
Oh yeah, that's what I
Is
use.
nice.
That's what I used to sing. I love that thing.
SM7Bs are good. Good rec for a vocalist, especially. Yeah.
I don't know. I've never like recorded or been around saxophone. I would like to be.
You never
So-
been around a saxophone?
Not up close. I
Really?
Never?
never.
There was one time, but Julie got so scared.
I ran away.
We had to take it away.
Yeah, it was bad.
But I think over a few years of time, we can like get everyone used to it.
I think the closest I've ever been to a saxophone was like someone on stage was playing it and I was like in the crowd watching. But I've never like touched one. I've never been up
Been
close
in
and
the
personal.
same
So
Room?
I don't know how to mic that really because I never been around.
Don't they come with little mic holders on the end?
Oh yeah, they do.
I've seen some
Yeah,
ska
yeah.
performances on
Oh,
YouTube.
like you clip it on? I don't know. Mike, I'm
Oh.
sorry. We tried.
Saxophobia.
We tried to help you.
If you could find it, there's a Rode mic that is like good for everything, especially starting out. What is it? Rode NT2000. Look that up.
Okay.
Okay. Because we're borrowing a couple from our friend Mike, and they're just flat, like not overly colored, but very detailed. They're really great for anything.
Yo, I do have another specific question for you, Chris. And
Yes.
Mike's unlimited budget sparked this to mind for me. And this is a big question, so no pressure to figure out exactly the right answer. But I'm wondering if you had like unlimited time and resources, like unlimited money, unlimited like paint or like gear, what is like the most ambitious dream project you would want to make? Is there like anything that you've dreamed of making that you're just like, I could never do it? It'd be too much.
Well, that is a great question. Wow.
I mean, it might take a lifetime to figure out. It could
Yeah,
be a mural on the White House. It could be a mural on the Leaning Tower. It could be anything. I'm just thinking of murals on famous buildings, but it could
mural on the
it could be anything.
I don't know about like paint stuff, but like definitely like I would like to, whenever this is a thing again, but like my live show, I have always been kind of trying to make more visually exciting.
Yeah.
And there's just like a lot of stuff that I would like to learn and ways of expanding that and making it like I have like I have like video synthesizers and stuff, but I would like to. I guess my main thing is I want the entire floor to light up when I walk on it. That's what I'm trying to say.
Like on the stage?
or the earth.
Yes, and just like I don't know, just an elaborate, fun kind of stage production. I guess would be my biggest goal.
That's
the
sick.
visual part of it.
Yeah, yeah.
It would be sick to have a camera like on the ceiling pointing straight down at you if the floor was like lit up like a dance like
Yeah,
tiles.
That's
You could
Yes.
it's
project.
called like projection mapping. Right?
That would be like fucking Michael Jackson like Prince shit. That would be really cool.
Yeah.
You could dance.
Yeah. I've been like right before like on my last tour that I was doing, I was trying to figure out like how to, because I play with like a projection behind me, and I was trying to figure out how to kind of like have a thing that was like right on my face and projecting my face without like obstructing the viewer being like ugly in front of me. But I couldn't really figure it out. The closest I had was like I had my phone plugged into the projector next to me, like where my OP1 is, and it would kind of like show behind me, but it was not great.
There's got to be a way. I feel like as
There must be.
we move farther and farther into the future, it will become apparent how to make it happen. I
Yeah,
love that.
Yeah.
Also, I feel like if you're working on this animated video, then you'll probably get some more insight into it. Always.
Yeah, that's very true. There's been like little like mental notes I've been making as I've figured stuff out.
Love that. Love that.
Yeah.
Well, before we let you go, I wanted to ask you as well. You don't have to give anything away, but what are your hopes and dreams, plans for the future, this new year that we're in? Are you going to keep painting? Are you going to be, I don't know. You don't have to tell us, but are you going to make
of
music?
course I'll tell you.
What's the plan?
Well, okay, so here's my personal goals.
Hell yeah.
Professional. I'll do my personal goals first.
Number one.
Be more physically active.
Hell
Yoga,
yeah.
biking, walking, exercise.
Olympics.
Beautiful.
Yes.
No problem.
Order out less. Cook together. Together meaning with my wife, who exists. All right. Listen to more. Listen to more music. Listen to less podcasts. I feel like
hell yeah.
at some point I just basically stopped listening to music and only listen to podcasts, and that's bad for a musician, I think. I want to read a book a month.
Wow.
Nice. Hell
That's a
yeah.
tough
Fiction
one.
or what's your
what
what's your
kind
vibe?
of book are we talking? How big? How long? What kind?
Well, right now I'm reading. It's a graphic novel. I don't want to try to even say the author's name, but Buddha. Have anybody ever read that?
Oh, is that new?
It's not new. It's I think it's a Japanese author. It's a graphic novel, but it's all about. It's like eight or 10 like thick graphic novels that are just like about the story of Buddha, which I like
Noise.
I had like no education about. Like I had absolutely no clue about the origin of Buddha. So
Some
it's cool, and it's like fun and funny, and yeah.
There's
That's
people
sick.
in the chat that know that author.
Oh, cool, great, yeah. He wrote I forget what the other book was called, like the two Adolfs or something, and it's about kind of like a World War II era situation, and that was very good. For some reason, I am really drawn to World War II graphic novels.
That's a
Isn't
genre
that
right
so
there.
interesting?
Yeah.
Have you seen a man
like
the Man in the High Castle? Right.
Is that a movie?
I have
No.
not. Is that good?
I haven't seen it actually, but it is World War II.
Yes. Yeah.
We're all about talking about movies that
Astro
we've
Boy.
never seen on
I
this
know.
show.
Yeah.
That's something we do a lot.
We need to listen to
It's
more
very fun.
music and watch more movies too.
Yeah, and read more books. I'm all about your personal goals so far.
I also have drink more water,
Nice.
Wow, all right.
go on more walks / hikes with my wife, who exists.
Ah.
Buy less things, watch less TV. I did start a new rule this year that of all the things that I have set out to do so far is the only one I have truly done every
What
day.
is this?
Except for I've also meditated every single day.
Wow. Okay.
Yo,
Um,
hell yeah.
But is not to sit on my living room couch until 7 p.m. every day.
Wow.
And
Nice.
I've been doing really good at that.
That's a smart
That's good.
move to
Yeah.
put
And
a
I'm
start
allowed
time
to
on it
watch
rather
TV,
than an
but I
end
have
time.
to do it like from the dining room table, which is uncomfortable. So I don't
Ah.
tend to stay there that long.
Hell
There you
yeah.
go. It's like training yourself.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but you
that's
know
a
what I mean?
good
Like,
point.
because if you put an end time on it, you're like, I'm pretty fucking comfy. Like, it doesn't hurt
Yeah,
this
yeah, yeah.
day to like go over. Putting a start time
Right.
on it,
There you go.
that is good.
There you
That's
go.
right.
It's fucking genius.
And now moving into my professional goals. Here we go.
Excellent.
I would like to write 2 records.
Fuck yeah.
2
Uh,
records.
I would like to get some sort of TV work. Like, I've been lucky where I've been able to do like last year I wrote wrote some music for
Craig the Great,
with
right?
Jeff Rosenstock.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. Yes.
Yeah.
So,
So sick.
I would like to be more proactive with music. I
Ah.
sometimes find myself slipping into just not doing anything with music,
Hell yeah. Feel that.
and being apathetic about it. Especially when I'm like in the zone of like making paintings and making money making paintings, like I can just kind of, I don't know. It's like for me, and I think some people will relate to this, some people won't. But like writing songs is like, the worst thing in the entire world, as far as I'm concerned.
It's really hard.
Yeah,
Like it's extremely
But, like,
difficult.
when
so
you-
fucking hard, and like, but on the flip side, there is like also no better feeling than having like writing a song and being like, wow, I like this song.
I was gonna say,
proud
like,
of
when
them.
you nail it, like when you hit that moment where you're like, oh, that's gonna be a song, like that is like unparalleled.
Yeah.
Like that's
Of
a fun,
course, yeah,
that's an
but, like,
awesome feeling.
the
But getting there is
the
agonizing.
the fear and the procrastination that goes into like leading up to like getting into like writing zone for me is like I'll spend like 3 months writing down like every day, like, okay, today I'm gonna write a song, and then letting myself be distracted and like
Mhm.
kind of like giving myself so many different excuses
Yeah, it's
to not
impossible to like force
Totally.
it out.
I very much feel that.
I think that guy.
do it. I
your
put
shirt-
get better at video stuff. I don't really know what that means, but I wrote it down.
Editing, filming, starring.
Probably.
Yeah.
I keep thinking about like what do I want to do with video stuff, and I've been like close to like getting a better camera, but then being like, but I don't know what I'm gonna do. I should like fuck around with what equipment I have,
Yo,
and then
Chris,
do that.
Sean earlier was talking about this Twitch channel that exists where it's like people, we assume like a team of people, but
Oh, yeah,
it's a
I was like, where's-
24/7 live channel where someone is just walking around Tokyo all day and night, always. You could just film
Wow.
yourself like selfie style, like get a fucking selfie stick.
Yeah, get a selfie.
Just
stick.
walk, put on a mask, just walk around your neighborhood and just fucking just let people in on your inner workings
Let people know.
that you're around.
Yeah, just let
That you're-
people know.
Yes,
Just walk. Yeah, you're just walking around. That's what you could do. Get a fucking
love
selfie
that.
stick. Throw your phone
I
on
will
that
get a selfie stick. Thank
See?
you.
Write
All right.
that down.
Done.
All right, and then I'm wrapping this up. Just a few more things on my professional goals. I wrote. This is kind of related to be more proactive with music. I wrote, be more intentional and active in my music career. There you
Hell
go. I don't
yeah.
know. That's a pretty big thing to say.
Yeah.
but,
What do you mean
you know.
intentional?
I think like I'm always very afraid of making any like okay, here's an example of something that I feel like is an intentional thing that I
Mm-hmm.
have not done, and that you guys have done, like making like Ratboys TV and like being like, here's a way we can be a band right now, like here's a thing we can do. Like I find myself just constantly talking myself out of doing things like that.
Yeah, it's
Sure. I mean-
everyone's doing what they need to do right now, though. Like have this
Right.
painting career, and it's absolutely amazing. Like, and
Mhm.
also I want to point this out too. Like, you had just come off of a tour when this pandemic started, right? Or were you in Europe when this started?
You're in Europe.
I
'Cause
think
I-
I toured more. I toured as much as a person could have this year, because I
Yeah.
started a tour January 15th, full U.S. tour January 15th through February 15th,
Right.
and then February 20th I went to the UK, and I was in the UK until March 4th.
Wow.
And when I was coming back, before they let me on the plane, there was a person asking everybody if they had been to any
Italy or anything.
if they China
Yeah.
or Italy, like stuff like that. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. So
yeah.
we had like the opposite experience. Like we still have not been on tour since July of 2019, and like
Oh man.
the pandemic started, or like all the shows got shut down like literally 2 days before we were supposed to leave for tour.
Ugh.
And so we had been rehearsing, we had been like psyching ourselves up. You know how it is before you leave for tour, just like whether it's
course.
subconscious or not, just like getting excited and like prepping yourself mentally for this big experience. And so we had all
Yeah.
this fucking like energy built up, and then all of a sudden we're home with nothing to do. And so that's kind of,
Right.
I feel like that's kind of why we just like, we're like, let's go online, because like we needed something to
Yeah,
do.
yeah.
So
course, yeah,
whereas you had just got home and you had to process all this traveling, and I'm sure you were really fucking tired. So it's kind of like, I don't know, this all started and everyone was in a different place, and so I feel like we're all just doing what we need to do to like survive
sure, yeah.
mentally.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Absolutely.
So
But I mean, like I would say, even without a global pandemic or anything, like,
Sure.
that's a thing about myself that I have wanted to work on, just being like more like I feel like I'm really good if I like have an idea and then I'm like, oh, I want to do that, and then I set out and I do it. But like
totally.
I find it hard for me to like I don't know. I'd like to be better with like consistency, I guess. is
Respect.
Just
Respect.
Oh yeah.
That
Yeah.
rules.
It's fucking hard to stay consistent with playing
Yeah.
music because you can't force it out. It just has to like come.
For
You
real.
know?
for sure.
I've been trying to set myself like a daily schedule, like give myself hours. Because Sean and Marcus
Nice,
both
yeah.
have like 9-to-5 jobs, which is obviously has its, downfalls when you don't want to go to work or whatever, but it is kind of nice to have like a routine.
Just want to bang on my
Right.
drums all
Fuck,
day.
Fuck, work sucks, I know. Yeah, but so like, I don't know. I'm trying to like wake up at the same time every day, like answer emails from, 11 to 12, like fucking work on Patreon stuff 12 to 1, whatever. But like,
Right.
it's really, when there's no one watching you and holding you accountable to that, it is tough to
Totally.
like be your own boss.
Yeah, absolutely.
But we're all working on it here in the future. That's all it
Yeah.
is. That's all we can do.
As
Anyway.
far as consistency, I mean, I think you got something going.
Yeah.
Looking through your visual stuff.
Dude, I read that you've made over 250 of those animal SIGs drawings.
Yeah,
That's
probably.
amazing.
Yeah, I was,
That is crazy.
yeah,
That's amazing.
Yeah. That was like, honestly, like, truly, feel so lucky that kind of
Yeah.
picked up or whatever during
Yeah.
quarantine, because it was just kind of like a nice way of like, it's my only income basically right now,
Totally. Well, now the area of mascot, like morning
Yeah.
mascots, that's yours, man.
Yeah.
You can just ride that to the fucking moon in 2021. That's what I would say. The Energizer Bunny, Cap and Crunch. We are mourning
Yep,
them
yep.
collectively.
Who's next?
Who's next? No one knows. And
Yeah, who are
I
you
don't
gonna
know.
off next?
Yeah, I don't know.
you are in control of all of these mascots' poor lives.
Wait, do you
Yeah.
have a store that you could plug in the chat?
Oh yeah, are you
Like
like
a
accepting
big
commissions
cartel?
still?
I'm always accepting commissions. I do it in a really annoying and confusing way. Is to just DM me on Instagram, and I
Nice.
will. I
Oh,
try.
yeah.
I don't know. I'm sure this is something that anybody in both of our positions could relate to, but like, I try to limit as much as possible, like anything of me posting like something that costs money or asking
Yeah.
people for money.
Mhm.
Because we all see it from other people, and like, there's some people who just do it way too much, and it's just like you
Yeah.
have to
And it's like
give
you,
something in order to like
Yeah.
have people want to,
and it's like assumed that things are for sale if you're a band online, right?
Yeah.
right.
mean-
Yeah. So what I have done with the those SIGs paintings. Here's one right here. I'm showing it to the chat, I guess.
Oh my god. Hell
That
yeah.
is amazing.
I'd say raccoons are the most popular animal that people want in this situation.
That's awesome.
Anyway, but like I'll just like I'll like make like commissions are a different thing, but like I'll like make 5 random SIGs animals or whatever, and then I'll just make an Instagram video, post the Instagram video in my story, and just be like, hey, these are for sale, hit me up if you want one. And then usually within a few hours I will have sold them all, and then I just delete the post. And then
Nice. That makes
so
sense.
it's not so it's not just like a constant like me barraging people to
Yeah.
buy my art.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've done that thing recently where I like go on Instagram or Twitter. Well, not less so with Twitter. It's not as much on Twitter, but like Instagram, and I just tune in kind of to the fact where it's like, are you trying to sell me something? Are you trying to sell me something? And like a lot of the posts are, and like part of it's
Yeah.
that I just follow a lot of, we're all trying to make a living. Like I get it.
Of
It's
course,
just,
yeah.
It is tough when it does kind of end up feeling like a marketplace, and like.
Mhm.
I don't go on Instagram because I'm trying to like buy shit. I go on there because I just want to like see what my friends are up to and like what other bands are up to. And so it can be tough, and like it does feel like shitty sometimes contributing to that. But-
Yeah.
So I respect that.
Yeah, that's a good balance to strike on
100%.
your socials.
Yeah.
Were there any more professional goals that you left off? I don't want to cut you short.
This is a very corny and cheesy thing to say, but I'm just going to say it because I wrote it down.
Uh-huh.
And it's exactly what we were just talking about. Have regular visibility on socials, free, fun content, have some sort of routine.
Yeah.
Respect.
There you go.
You gotta figure out something fun and fresh to share with the people. It's a good
Yeah.
time.
Those
It
are
helps
some
when you
ace
got a green
goals.
screen. Now that you got this green screen set up, go nuts.
Yeah. Go nuts.
Sit in front of there, do whatever you do, and
Yeah.
you could be anywhere. It must be art. Exactly, Marcus.
It
Must
is
be
fun.
art.
That's
Must
the,
be art.
That's the shit. Man, I am so excited to see what you do next, Chris. You're keeping us on our toes with
yeah.
your art, and we are just so appreciative of you. It is.
Oh, thank you.
It's been an honor to speak with you,
Truly.
and thank you so much for being down to come on the show and to like push it back a week. I know last week was fucking crazy.
Oh.
Thanks for being flexible and
Of course.
hanging
no,
out.
thank you so much for having me. And of course, I said this on Twitter, my famous tweet that of everybody in the music area that, in our world, like nobody is doing it better. Like nobody is operating as a band better than you guys are right now, I think.
thank you very much. That tweet
There
made
you go.
me extremely happy and proud. We are just having fun here in our basement, and the fact that anyone is here hanging out with us is definitely makes it worthwhile. It would be very sad if we were just down here alone, just screaming into the void.
Which happens every other night of the week. We're
Yeah.
just
Yeah, we
streaming it
stream on our
Twitch.
burner like 6 nights a week, and no one knows about it. So
Also, I want to say this is a very funny way to meet you.
yeah,
Nice
I
to
wish.
meet you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think I'm the only one who hasn't. I don't think we've crossed paths on tour.
yeah. Well, I saw you, Chris, at Beat Kitchen with Adult Mom, but I was either I don't know if I actually introduced myself. I was
I
either
think I just saw. Yeah, I don't
I
think we met. I think we were
Word.
just
I think
kinda-
I was too shy or too like I don't know, just feeling socially anxious and just just did an Irish
That's-
goodbye. But
Yeah,
in
yeah,
the
that's-
future, I
that's-
hope we'll get to share the stage in a real way,
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
a physical way, with our gear and a real live audience, perhaps. Even
Yeah.
farther in the future, that would be good.
It's coming soon.
It's
Yes.
coming someday.
It's coming.
It's coming, baby. I love it. Anyways, well, it's been an honor and a true pleasure, Chris, and we can't wait to see what you do next in the future. Thank you for sharing your goals with us
Likewise.
too. The fucking
Yeah,
rules.
Of course.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
It's actually really helpful. I'm probably gonna like watch that back to like inspire some
Yeah, it's
Well,
a good
goals of my
list.
own.
I don't think you saw it.
What?
Chris has a huge journal.
Chris,
It's
oh,
amazing.
oh yeah. See, I can't see you, Chris.
Oh, yeah,
There's some
yeah.
furniture blocking my view, but okay, excellent. Respect.
Put a journal
Great.
on
Wait,
your
what are you saying you saw?
Your
I
journal.
don't really know what's happening.
Hey, don't worry about it.
Your journal. We saw a little peek of your journal. Looks
Yeah, why don't
thick.
you don't worry about it.
I'm gonna try to thicken my journal as well this year. That's a good thing to do.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Cool. Well, enjoy the rest of your Sunday evening out there in LA, and we can't wait to talk to you soon.
Hell yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks so
Yeah,
much, Chris.
good to
Take
talk
it
to you.
easy.
See ya.
Bye.
Be well. Take care. Be healthy. Be safe. Wow.
What a guy, Chris Farren.
Damn. I've really been looking forward
That
to
was
this.
a lot of fun.
Like I said, got delayed, so I've had even longer to look forward to it. But Chris is amazing. His record Born Hot is a really great listen. I think there's Born Hot Sauce out there. I'm not sure if it's sold out, but I know Chris said he wasn't trying to sell you anything, but I'll say it on his behalf. Anyone who has their own
Sells
hot
good
sauce
stuff.
is fucking legit. So, also there was a Chris Farren calendar floating around. I don't know if it's still for sale, but it might be because it's only January 17th, so it's not too late to get your hands on a Chris Farren calendar and see a different pose every month. Could be nice.
Hell yeah.
Anyways,
Are you hyper jealous because you were so
Yeah,
determined about that?
I don't want
calendar
to talk about
last
that.
year?
That made me sad. I had a really genius idea to make a calendar.
I was like, wait a minute.
Is it time for me to? I actually asked Chris. I emailed him and asked him where he got his calendars made. 'Cause I was trying to figure out where, like, a vendor to use. But Chris, if you're still watching, I never made the calendars. I chickened out. Well, they're expensive, man. It's expensive to make calendars unless you're making a lot of them.
You don't want to be stuck with
And the
calendars
calendar,
at the end of
exactly.
the year.
It's kind of there's a time limit on when you could sell these calendars. So I backed out. It was a very niche calendar idea. You're good, Sean. Sean almost took a tumble.
Bring attention to me.
Anyways, I'll tell you guys about the calendar another time. Maybe I'll share some of the art that I made for it. But
That's great. Oh wow.
Oh?
Okay.
Oh,
What?
here, we got to plug some stuff.
What-
I
yeah.
got to change.
Oh yeah. No, take your
Wait,
time.
what are you
because
talking about,
The
Dave?
chat.
what's happening?
What does it
I can't see the chat,
This,
so I don't know.
no, I know, but this is up to you. The chat wants to do a top 10 something, please.
Oh,
And now they're
today?
just throwing out
Begging
topics.
for a top
Yeah.
So there's just
Oh.
topics of top 10s going on. If you want to try to run down a list of top 10 while Dave
What?
is
Top 10, top
doing
10.
whatever he's doing.
Yo.
No, top 10 liquids, top 10
Huh.
calendars, top 10 months,
Top
top
10
10 birds, impromptu top 10, top 10
Top
hot
10
sauce.
months is a great idea because then there's only 2 left out, which I
Yeah.
think is
Fuck those
really
ones.
funny. All right,
Top 10
Fuck,
Smash
I-
Mouth songs. There's
I
only
really-
like 6.
y'all, I don't think you understand how much thought I put
Top
into these
10's
top 10s.
Ratboys.
I spend hours prepping, and I make those little graphics.
I
for
think
you.
you're gonna make people angry if we tell them we spent hours making the top 10
I
that
do.
they hated.
Yeah, I calculate every risk and reward. It's all there. I spend a lot of time putting, my thought and my heart
I know.
into these top 10s.
And
I-
what does the chat do?
They expect me to just
shit
give
out.
it out willy-nilly? All right, y'all. We'll do a top 10
Top
in the
10
future.
Bananas. Top 10.
Top 10 banana. That doesn't make any sense. I
Top 10.
I wanted to
month?
do top 10 fast food condiments. That's extremely niche.
You can't just like off the dome.
No.
You can't say top 10 condiments.
'Cause I feel like you gotta go with your gut.
Top
you know?
10 baseball
Oh,
seasons.
There's so many like good ones you have to be intentional about. Which,
Uh,
because there's like, even we could just do top 10 honey mustards.
top 10 ideas for countdown shows.
Okay.
Top 10.
I wish we had a record of. Can you like copy and paste some of these into a Word document,
I
Sean?
mean, the
'Cause-
chat is
Alright.
eternal.
all right, guys, keep these ideas
Sorry.
because these are all good ones. And what if we did a 10-hour stream where we did 10,
Alright.
10 top
We
10s
gotta
in every
go.
hour?
I think we gotta end this
10 top
show.
10s in every hour. Yo. All right.
Top 10 U.S. cities. I think that's an easy
Yo,
one we
on
could do right
October
now.
10th, you heard it here first.
Top 10 dudes
10-hour
named
stream on
Joe.
October 10th. We're going to do 10 top 10s.
Top 10 Dobby outfits.
In every hour.
Top 10 reality dating shows. They are
You guys are full of them. This is
they
great.
are yelling, clamoring for a top 10.
He said he went to go change his clothes. I don't really know.
What?
I don't know what he's
He's
got
doing
up
a
his sleeve.
costume
Literally.
change at the last minute of the stream.
Okay, yeah, we did not discuss this previously, but we'll find out.
Top 10 Top 10 Discord pets.
Oh, guys. I can't rank them.
All right.
Oh, Dave's here. Oh, what are you doing, Dave? Oh, boo. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Why are you wearing?
Dave's trying to advertise our merch.
Are
We,
we doing merch advertising?
I mean,
Buy our merch.
okay,
Top
we have this
10
merch.
shirtless dudes. Zach Efron gotta be up.
Shout out to the one person who bought merch earlier in the week. I have not yet gotten around to sending it to you, but I'm gonna do that tomorrow.
How about
It is
this?
on my list. Y'all, we're all here. We all got it. Yeah. Y'all know it. This is an artifact from the past. 2020 virtual tour sweater. It has all the places we played. Unfortunately, it doesn't say the future because that's a size small, boo. Oh dear.
Someone said I love my mug so much.
Oh, thank you guys.
I
Thank
just
you to
got
everyone
my
who's bought
mug
stuff.
this week.
We appreciate all of you. Okay, we're gonna play one more song tonight before we sign off. And this song is one that we covered recently. We put it out on our Patreon. I don't want to tell you guys all of our secrets and surprises, but we are extremely lucky to be busy right now planning some really cool stuff that's going to come out around March and April time. So not going to tell you what it is
2 of our
because
least
we
favorite
are
months.
yeah, outside the top 10 months, but hey, they exist, so you got to fill them somehow. But we are going to withhold information from you, but know that it is coming. Big things are coming, and it's just like a hurricane in the horizon.
Top 10 Patreon.
Top 10 Patreons.
It's like-
Yeah.
This is just turned into Watch Mojo.
Dude, Watch Mojo is a total
I
bro.
love
Watch Mojo, total bro.
I've watched
Um,
Mojo for quite the long
What is
time.
Watch Mojo?
It's just like a list
Oh my
YouTuber.
God.
It's like a YouTuber who makes like lists. It's cool.
It's like a
Yeah,
group of
it's like a
peop- I think
production
it's like a
company. Yeah.
But they just do
Um,
top 10 anything, like top 10 moments that like the gremlins like fucked you up. It's like, okay.
Top 10 most
Alright,
Like
that's
underrated
very
video game
hyper-specific
bosses.
things.
So
Yes.
I'm not sure. We'll be back soon. Don't know exactly what date. We're kind of taking things day by day here in the future. Big day on Wednesday. Extremely excited. It's my dad's birthday, and it's also
Oh, yeah, happy
big
birthday.
day. Big transfer of power. We are just praying that it will be peaceful and good, and we can't wait to get that damn vaccine as soon as we can. Anyways, I'm just thinking about the future. Can't help it. This song is called Walk of Life by Dire Straits. Dave, do you want to tell the people while I get my guitar why you chose this song for us to cover? Share
'Cause I
us
thought it
wisdom with us.
would sound cool in kind of like a punk rock way. If we did it that way.
When did you first hear this song?
I don't know, probably on the radio. My dad really loves Dire Straits, so there's that.
Classic dad.
Classic dad band. And also, you know, they're rockers. They never aimed to be cool, but they knew how to rock.
That's why they were the coolest.
Right.
Yeah,
thing
cool
is-
without trying.
It's like the knack. You just have it or you don't.
You got it.
You can't say you have it, 'cause then you automatically don't have it. It's funny like that.
Okay. So, all I gotta tell you is, here comes Johnny. Oh. Oh boy. Let's do it.
Here comes Johnny singing oldies gold. Beep bop boo, baby, what I say. Here comes Johnny singing I got a woman down in the tunnels trying to make it pay. He got the action, he got the motion. Oh yeah, the boy can play. Dedication, devotion, he's turning all the nighttime into the day. Do the song about the sweet loving woman. You do the song about the night. Yeah, you do the walk, you do the walk of life. We do the walk of life. Woo-hoo. Here comes Johnny, gonna tell you the story. Hand me down my walking shoes. Here comes Johnny with the power and the glory. Backbeat, the talking blues. He got the action, he got the motion. Oh yeah, the boy can play. Dedication, devotion's turning all the nighttime into the day. Do the song about the sweet loving woman. We do the song about the night. Yeah, you do the walk. You do the walk of life. You do the walk of life. Comes Johnny singing a note he's golden. Bebop balloon, baby, what I say. Here comes Johnny singing, I got a woman down in the tunnels trying to make it pay. He got the action, he got the motion. Oh yeah, the boy can play. Dedication, devotion is turning all the nighttime into the day. And after all the violence and double talk, it's just a song and all the trouble and strife. Yeah, you do the walk. You do the walk of life. You do the walk of life. Woo-hoo. Woo-hoo.
My string definitely broke.
Too hard on the string.
You broke a bass string sitting down.
That is impressive.
That is amazing.
That might be the first time it's ever happened on Twitch.
Yo. All right, you saw it here first. We made Twitch history tonight, baby. Thank you guys for watching. If you want to hear the recording of that song, it sounds pretty similar to what we just did. It's on Patreon. $5 a month, you can hear that. You can hear all our other rants and ravings.
And support us.
And
We'll give
I
you more
meant to
stuff.
ask you guys to sing the woohoos with us, but I got so excited.
I just randomly did them. I have
Okay,
no idea
good.
why.
Yeah, I hope the chat woohooed.
My wire broke.
Oh no! All right. We will see you guys soon. Even farther in the future, we'll be out there with you, inviting you to come along with us on this existential journey. And thank you for hanging out with us tonight. I hope y'all have a safe and healthy and positive week.
Yes.
It's gonna be good. One day at a time.
Gotta be
We
better
are
than the last
moving.
one.
Better than the last one, baby. Every day is better than the last. Anyways, but yeah, we'll see y'all there on the
See ya.
next stop.
Next week.
Bye. This is a good one.